Hello, I'm Meena. Welcome to another lesson on Skillax. Have you ever felt bad when someone has criticized you? Let's admit it. Even though we know criticism is good for us, it can be a challenge to accept it. Hearing that we are doing something wrong is painful, and fixing it a huge challenge. But it's often worth listening to because other people see our behavior better than we do. In the workplace, feedback is a crucial part of company appraisals, and your willingness to take the necessary action positively showcases your personality. Here are 6 ways on how to accept constructive criticism gracefully. Stop, don't react. That's the first step. Your body will probably show signs of panic as if you are being threatened. This is true even when you are being given advice you don't want to hear. Getting angry about criticism or lashing out is the worst thing you can do. You will get branded as an unreasonable, volatile, and oversensitive person. Psychologists say that when you hear criticism, before you do anything, stop. Try not to react at all. Take a deep breath, stay still, and if possible, calm. Use body language to show that you're not closed off. Assume a neutral posture. Keep your arms on the table or on your lap. Avoid crossing your arms, tightening your fists, pursing your lips, or rolling your eyes. Maintain eye contact and stand or sit erect to maintain balance. 2. Keep an open mind and listen. Unfortunately, in the heat of the moment, many of us react with defensiveness and anger, or worse, attack the person giving us feedback. Examine why you get defensive or upset. Awareness is crucial in controlling negative emotions. Tell yourself that whatever you're feeling is just a gut reaction because of your pride, embarrassment, or fear of rejection. After you get your emotions in check, it's time to take control of your racing thoughts. What's the first thing on your mind when someone criticizes you? It's probably one of these things. That's not what I did or said. Easy for him to say. He doesn't know how hard it is to do something. Actually, that's not what you told me to do. Nobody told me about that, so it's not my fault. These are some of the reactions. You may not be outwardly defending yourself, but you're not listening closely either. It will be difficult to accept what your manager is telling you if you don't hear them out. Listen without interruption, take it all in, and process what's being said without getting defensive. When they are done, repeat back what you have heard. For example, you could say, I hear you saying that you want me to provide more detailed weekly reports. Is that right? Avoid analyzing or questioning the person's assessment. Instead, focus on understanding their comments and perspective. 3. Don't take it personally. Remember, criticism is not really a judgment. It's information. Appreciate it as such. You have received information to improve your skills, work, relationships, and to help you meet the expectations that your manager and others have about you. 4. Ask questions to understand. Process the feedback by asking questions to clarify and sharing your perspective. Avoid engaging in a debate. Instead, try and get to the root of the actual issues being raised. For example, if a colleague tells you that you got a little heated in a meeting, a way to break down the feedback could be to get to specifics. I was a little frustrated, wasn't I? But according to you, when in the meeting did I get loud? Acknowledge feedback that is not in dispute. You're right. I did cut him off while he was talking, and I'll apologize for that. That's a good way to start. 5. Use non-defensive words. If you genuinely disagree with the criticism and you are sure it's not your ego getting in the way, it's okay to explain yourself with tact and grace. Please remember, it's all in how you say it and the tone you use. Use words to show you are open and want to avoid conflicts. Say things like, I'm glad you're telling me this. I think I've let some deadline slip because I thought project X had higher priority. Was I wrong? 6. Request time to follow up. Hopefully by this time, you can agree on the issues that were raised. Thank the person for the feedback, close the conversation and move on. But if it's a larger issue, you could request a follow-up meeting to ask more questions and agree on the next steps. Constructive criticism is the only way we learn about our weaknesses. When we are defensive, we run the risk of missing out on this important insight. Remember, feedback's not easy to give and it's certainly not easy to receive, but it helps us in the long run. Let me never fall into the vulgar mistake of dreaming that I am persecuted whenever I am contradicted. Famously said by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Remember these lines and stay positive. Good luck. Do you like this video? Do like and share it. Please give your comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel Skillax for more videos. Thank you and bye for now.